Hello, class. Okay, so since there have been questions about, can I bring in different forms of technology into my Articulate, or in this case, Rise 360 training course that I'm creating? And the answer is yes. It's going to be found under multimedia, and I'll show that to you in just a second. But any other tool that you want to bring in, pretty much any tool, any Web 2.0 tool, whether you're talking about Quizlet, or whether you're talking about Quizzes, or whether you're talking about Socratic, or whether you're talking about, in this case, I'm going to demonstrate using Mentimeter. All of them will have what is called a share link, okay? And so I'm going to go under one of the slides or one of the presentations that I created. I'm going to click on it, and I'm looking for the share link, and there it is right there, share. So I'm going to click on that, and it's going to open. And typically it's always going to open under participation. And so, and by the way, you may want to test it to make sure it's going to work once you get it over there in Articulate, which I'll show that in just a minute. So I'm going to click copy link. And so it's copied, all right, to Windows. It's pasted in the Windows. It's holding in memory, if you will. And let me go over here to Articulate. So now I'm here in my course. This is like a dummy course I started playing around with. And I'm going to click on edit content because I want to get inside this course. And right here where this little plus is, click on it. And it opens a window over here on the left hand side. And you want to look for multimedia. And so click on multimedia. And, depending on which route you're trying to go, and in this case, it is going to be embed. By the way, notice there is an attachment down here. So if you wanted to do it, I don't know, I guess the old school way, attach a Word doc that had your assessment in it, you could do that. But I like this a whole lot better. So we're going to click on embed, this option here. And then click back over here on this side, and it brings in this, what appears to be this particular video. But we're going to, over here on the left-hand side, click on Edit. And then we're going to click Change. So when you click Change, it's right here. Notice it says Paste URL. How about that? And I'm going to paste it in. And I'm going to hit Enter. And I'm going to close this little window. And guess what? There it is. It's in there. Okay? So that's how you do it. And it's going to work. I guarantee you it will work for pretty much, I want to say for the most part. You got to leave that 1% possibility of something not working. But for the most part, it's going to work with pretty much any other Web 2.0 tool. I figured, come on now. I felt like it had to be somewhere in here. In Articulate, they had to include this. The instructional designers who designed this program, they had to include in some kind of way of embedding into their program. That way, you can always have your program or whatever it is you want to run inside of Articulate, as opposed to having students go to another website, which is actually not a good best practice. Anyway, so if you have any questions, any concerns, let me know. I'm here for you.